Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Golden Goal Show, Season 3, Episode 3. No. Yes,
Nope.
3. This is the third one. But everybody, welcome to the show. Welcome watching on YouTube, Spotify, watching walking. What? This is a good night. I love it. All right. All right. Let me introduce the people right now before I keep talking rubbish. Let me introduce you first to my co-host to the show. He is an agent right now for Spartak Moscow, but it is nice to have him on the show. Agent Dimitri, introduce yourself and your Nottingham Forest support, please.
Don't say such things about me being an agent of that ridiculous team.
What?
Like,
What do you mean ridiculous
yes,
team? I thought you're
Spartak
Oh.
Moscow.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like it's like an insult.
okay. I'm sorry. Are you only affiliated with Nottingham Forest? Are you saying?
I am affiliated with each and everything besides that red white piece of crap of a team. I mean, whatever.
Okay. Well, that's nice
Yes.
of you to say. All right. Let me introduce you to another guest on the show. He has been here before. Chili or Xander, who's a Liverpool fan. Introduce yourself, mate. How are you?
Doing pretty good. How are you? Well, I guess I'm okay. Liverpool drew today, so could be happier.
Awesome. You got anything else to say besides drawing? Are you good at drawing? Are you a good artist?
I mean,
Oh.
Louis Diaz, though, what a goal, what a guy. I mean, I'd rather have him than anyone else on Chelsea, so I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Honestly, I'd rather have Tuchel as a bodyguard. So, okay, we're gonna get into that later. But also, let me introduce you to another guest on the show who's been here before, Emilio. How are you? A United United support.
Let's cut this. I'm a United supporter. We're not doing so well. We are in relegation battle.
We are bottom of the league. Say okay. Yeah. Okay. Well. All right. Well, we'll get more into your emotional pain and do a little debrief of the stress you're going through and your sadness. But that's for free.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome anytime. And also, let me introduce you to a new guest on the show, and I'm glad to have her on. She knows ball. She has the ball. She scores top 90 goals with me every. Hey, it will happen one game. Veronica, how are you doing? Tottenham supporter? Yes.
I promise that I won't be scoring top 90 goals anytime soon, but I appreciate the flattery. Thanks for having me on.
You're
Very
welcome.
exciting weekend.
I know. Yes. Welcome to the show, everybody. Thank you for all joining. Gosh, this is a big crowd we're having. We have Liverpool, Tottenham, Nottingham Forest, and United, and then there's me who's neutral. All right, everybody, let us now get into the best league in the world, the Premier League. And let me first say the scores. Match day 1, let's get into it. First place, Manchester City. Second place, Arsenal. Third place, Brentford. Fourth place, Tottenham. Fifth place, Newcastle United. And last place is Manchester United. That's I usually say the top 5 and then the bottom of the league. That's not to dig at you, Emilio. That's just how I do it. I'm sorry. That's how it goes.
Swallow my pride there, but okay.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm there for you. All right, match day 2. Let's get into it. Aston Villa, Everton, 2-1 for Aston Villa. Southampton, Leeds, 2-2 there. Arsenal, Leicester City, 4-2 for Arsenal. Great game there. Brighton, Newcastle, 0 over there. Man City, Bournemouth with absolutely battering Bournemouth, Manchester City 4-0, doing what they do best. Wolves, Fulham, 0-0 there. Brentford, Manchester United, 4-0 for, as you would think, Manchester United, but no. Christian Eriksen's ex-club, Brentford. Nottingham Forest and West Ham, 1-0 for the Champions League winners, Nottingham Forest. Chelsea and Tottenham, 2-2 there. Feisty game. Yeah. Liverpool, Crystal Palace today, 1-1. Disappointing result from Liverpool with a red card. Zidane, that's my word of the game. All right, Mash. Let's go over. Let me see. I mean, talk about City. I mean, there's only one word: domination. That's literally all I can say about that. But you know what? We have other fans here. Brentford United. Emilio, take the floor. You are the dancing queen. Come on, let me hear it.
Thanks.
Anytime.
Nah, dude, on a real, I'm gonna keep this real. That was the worst game I've ever watched as a United supporter. Like first game, okay, we're a little like a little there, but we can get in the next game. Nah, next game was just the same result. Like no one wanted to get the ball. No, there was like a force field, and where was the shots? Where was Ronaldo? I don't know, but I'm having too much expectations on Ronaldo. The club needs to do something. Huh? What? What'd you say? Say it with chest.
I didn't say anything. I don't know. What
Someone said something. I thought I heard Hazard. I was like, huh? No.
Did you say Hazard? Okay, no. Okay, but yeah, for real, I think no. Honestly, I think it's a great thing United's doing. They're keeping up with the trends right now. They played, the floor is not lava. They played the ball is lava, so they tried not to touch it at all. So I think great trend, great thing by the marketing team for United. So yeah, sorry, yeah, but if you could have like a couple words on, you think Manchester United, how can they improve? Can they? I don't know.
I don't know if it's the chemistry of the team. I don't know if it's the manager for like I don't know how many times in a row that we have to switch managers. I don't know if it's the Glaciers because most people said it was the Glaciers doing it, but I can't really say anything. All I gotta say is like, boys, let's fix whatever we got. Let's try to at least make it to I want to say 13th by December. If we can get above like 10th, I'm happy. We're not in relegation battle.
When you say glaciers, are you blaming global warming on them doing bad?
You know what? That's actually true. That is very true.
I am not. This is
Yeah.
like this is like coming from other Man United fans. I don't know if it's Glaciers, Blazer. I don't know if it's like the people that are managing it. I don't know. This is what I'm hearing, but all I gotta say is that team chemistry. I think we need to do better at that. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, but
So as like an outside person, I feel like the Glazers have caused like a slow downfall of the club, basically, because they appointed people who like they were business people, but not football people to start making like decisions. And I think over time, like just this combination of players that doesn't work for any tactical setup and also has bad team chemistry has kind of gotten stuck here at the club. And like players, if the plan was always to go after Ten Hag, why do you have De Gea resign a contract when everyone knows he can't play the ball out of the back? It's like questions like that where it's just like so little cohesion, and obviously like you're a fan of the club, so you probably like have seen more and you're paying attention to more of the inner workings. But like from an outside perspective, where I'm only getting bits and pieces of information, it kind of seems like the management of the club has gone completely out of their hands, and now we're seeing like the actual implosion of everything.
There might be a protest in the next game against Liverpool. I mean, I like I said, I don't know all of it. I'm getting like just bits of information as well. But it's that bad that Ronaldo wants to leave. That's how bad it is. I mean, if we don't fix up by the end of like the season, maybe the end of the year, we might lose Ronaldo. We might lose De Gea. We might lose Rashford, because I know Rashford. There's been talks about him like moving to somewhere else. But it's just a lot of things. I mean, there's not really much to say. It's
yeah. I feel like it's just a need to like buckle in for a little while, because I think it needs to get worse before it gets better, basically.
Yeah.
Facts.
Which how could it get worse? Well, I don't know. We'll see against Liverpool, I guess.
League. Yeah. Okay, well, sorry.
Liverpool needs that get right game to get back on track. So United's probably just what they're looking for.
I'm scared.
Okay. Let's move on now. Nottingham Forest, Dimitri. I know you're a very, very diehard Nottingham Forest supporter, and that Taiwo Ionei scored in the 47th minute, and I know you were like very, very close to this club, and as well as the upbringing of Taiwo Ionei. So, if you could give like a couple words on his performance during the game, that he got the goal, beating West Ham United. If you could just say any words about him, just just shout it out.
West Ham was not as good as East Ham,
Yeah, of course.
the one that I tried like on Saturday,
Mm.
because I'm in general not a fan of a ham in the morning. I prefer like, butter on, sandwich with some fried eggs.
Yeah.
That would be better
Dimitri, we're
for
talking about
cholesterol levels and
yeah.
stuff.
Of course, yeah.
But
Yeah.
actually, no, I take it back. Butter would not be a very appropriate,
Right.
choice
Mhm.
of calories for that.
Yep.
But I'm thinking that
cool.
maybe
Just to interrupt you, we're talking about football right now, not breakfast. Obviously. I know.
I know he's making me hungry right
Yeah,
now.
me too.
uh,
Yeah, but
Uh,
Taiwo
w-
Ayanoi, you literally worked with this signing to get him to Nottingham Forest. You have to have a couple words about him. He's your boy.
oh yes. What's his name again?
Taiwo Ayanoi.
Um, hmm,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah. So
okay.
I think I think yes. I remember.
Yes.
He was training with that guy. God, what's his name? His name is I think
Yeah.
it's
Come on.
spelled like, I'm not sure how to pronounce it correctly. I don't want to butcher it. It's like
Yeah.
it's spelled like Messi.
Oh, Ronaldo. Yeah, we know.
Yes. It's a weird pronunciation, but I think he's gonna be better next season. It's just he's warming up.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cheers. Cheers for Taiwo and a. Okay. Lovely stuff. All right. Ooh. Veronica, Chelsea, Tottenham. This was a feisty game. Let me just say, Reece James. No. Who scored first? Yes, I should know this. Chelsea scored first.
Koulibaly.
Koulibaly. Oh, with a beautiful
Yeah.
volley.
God.
And then Tottenham came back with oh yes.
Højbjerg.
Holger scored that? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Holger scored that. And then Reece James, and then in the last little seconds of the game, Harry Kane. Who else? Harry Kane. But I mean, your thoughts on this game?
I'm gonna start. Like I'm I don't know. I consider myself like a football fan first, Spurs fan second, even if
Yes.
it's a close second. And so
Yes.
I'll say like, if I were a Chelsea fan, like I always try to put myself in the other fans' shoes.
Yeah.
I would be so pissed off about how this game was refereed, but
Yeah.
I don't care. Like
Yeah,
as a
I
Spurs
mean,
fan, I don't care.
Obviously,
It's
yeah.
it's like it was so there's the negatives that are like very glaring, which is like, generally the momentum of the game was controlled by Chelsea. They had dominant possession. I think they basically made a blueprint of how you should play if you want to beat Spurs, because
Yep.
they did so well basically neutralizing Bentancur.
Mhm.
He usually has like a really high pass completion percentage, and I think it was like really low this game, and basically they didn't let him control the pace of play or move the game forward. And you could tell like Spurs started off well, but then a lot of the players were obviously shook by how engaged Chelsea was, how crisp the passing was, the willingness to go forward, all of that like definitely shook some of the players. Like I think Sessegnon, obviously he really struggled in that first half. And with Bentancur being neutralized, we couldn't really get the ball to Kane or Son. And then once they did drop in to get it, they had Chelsea players all over them. But on the positive side for us, I mean, as a Spurs fan, we never get any results at Stamford Bridge ever. Like,
Yeah.
I can remember in the league, we won. We drew with like Mourinho Lampard game. There was a draw that should have been a Chelsea win because Tammy Abraham missed like 8 headers or something like that. It was insane.
Kane.
And then there was the Mauricio Sarri Pochettino game where there was like the Sun wonder goal and it was like a 3-1 or something like that. I think that was the first time we won at Stamford Bridge in 28 years or something.
Yeah.
So we do not get results. And so that's one thing to take away from it. The other thing is last season under Conte, like that part of the season, whenever we were struggling in a game, his main move was not to change formation, was just to put in subs in this existing formation. Like, I don't think he believed in the depth of the team to be able to change things around.
Yeah.
And as much as watching the game, the formation change, basically going to a back four, bringing on Richarlison to push the back line more, that made a huge difference. Bringing in Perisic to put in,
I'm
services
surprised
obviously
he
made
didn't
it.
start. Oh my gosh, I love Perisic.
I think he's not up to like Conte's fitness yet. So Cess, and I think the thing is too, with bringing in these like, subs that are, good enough to be starting games, what's going to happen is there's just going to be really fierce competition for those starting positions. So Sessegnon, he played amazing against Southampton. So there was no reason to not give him the start against Chelsea. I mean, he was lucky to even stay on for the entire first half, but he really struggled. But I would say, ultimately I don't condone hair pulling. As a person with long hair, I've had my hair pulled in football matches before and it sucks. So I don't condone that, but I'll take the point at the bridge. And I'm happy to see both our subs being able to come on and make a difference, but also us be able to make formation changes in games where where we're obviously struggling to get into the game. So for me, as much as it was like a really uncomfortable watch, the takeaways were like very good. And also like obviously having the equalizer late in the game, like definitely like left me with high spirits.
Were you
on
screaming?
Sunday.
Were you screaming?
Oh yeah. I was watching it on my phone and I like almost like threw it down on the ground. So that was like I need to be like more careful when I'm watching big games on my phone. But it was sweet. It was awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess it's my turn to talk. I mean, as a neutral, this game was absolutely beautiful. I was watching it with a couple friends at my place, and they loved the game so much. I mean, there was feelings of so much emotions here. There was sadness, madness, happiness. I mean, depressingness, and also kinkiness. If you like hair pulling, why not? But,
Yeah.
And
also a manager fight.
And
How often do you get those?
Oh
not
my
often.
God.
I mean, they didn't like punch each other and stuff, but yeah.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I hope they play each other more this. They play each other more this season because that rivalry is just that's gonna heat up.
Was it fun for all those impressionable kids watching? I don't think it set a good example.
It just shows passion, Xander, something that Liverpool don't have because when they play, what's it called, City, they just Klopp and Pep just hug each other and kiss each other. That's all.
I mean, how are you gonna say they don't have passion after what Nunez did today?
After who?
What Nunez did today.
I mean,
True.
I don't know what kind of passion he has, man. Dude needs.
No passion. Look at the team that's in 20th place right now. We don't have any passion.
Why did you have to bring that up? Come on, don't make yourself feel any worse.
So
Dude, I am in the fire. Might as well burn.
Okay, thanks.
I have a question for the call.
Yeah.
I want to know, who do we think would win if they actually were allowed to fight? Like
Tuchel
Conte versus Tuchel.
Honestly, Tuchel, he looks like he's a little scrappy.
No, I see. I'm torn because Tuchel has like reach. Like he's lanky.
We're actually talking about this.
No, I'm serious. I would love to know. But like Conte seems like he is like has more like he would be in a higher weight class. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
This is going to be, sure, yes, it was a very interesting tactical battle, but then this is also something that I've been trying to unpack since the game. One thing I have to say,
some trick up his sleeve.
yeah, right. I feel like he would play dirty.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I could see it.
even on his story, his Snapchat story, Conte's like, "Oh, I
Yeah.
could have tripped you running past me." Oh my god,
Yeah,
that was
he's
crazy.
still thinking about it. Next time they play, he's gonna be thinking about how to fight him, not strategy.
Exactly.
Dang, we're all
That's
over here
actually
talking
the
about Premier
long
League
game.
MMA.
Mm.
That's the long game. It's the long game by Tuchel to make
Oh,
Conte just
could-
worry
they-
about fighting him.
Both teams should do an organized fight, make money off of it, then they can buy more players.
I'd pay $100 to watch that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
too.
Oof.
I would pay $300.
Whoa.
No. I
Mm.
thought something else was $300, Dimitri. What are you talking about?
I don't know. Pricing's are weird in this economy.
Okay, you're
Well,
right.
if he starts saving money by skipping those breakfasts, he'll be able to afford it.
You know what? That's true. Dimitri, he has a point. He does have a point. All right. Well,
You know what I would like to see?
oh god, breakfast. Don't talk about breakfast. I'm hungry.
Don't
No,
fat shame me. Don't fat shame me, okay?
no. I would like to see Arsenal win the Premier League.
Well,
Wow.
What?
Brother.
Why are
No,
you
look,
saying
listen.
this? What
Look,
the
I
heck?
know as a Man United fan, I shouldn't, but as a football fan, you have to admit Arsenal have been doing pretty decent.
I mean,
Yeah.
You
we're
all
2
have to
games
admit
into the
that Arsenal
season,
have
though.
done
yeah.
pretty decent. And if they're still at the same place that they are today, if they're still in second place, it's not good enough. They're not the
What?
best team in the Premier League.
They are now the.
Mm.
Do you say
They're
now
not.
that the?
What?
Oh, they're not. Okay.
They will not be the best team in the Premier League unless they make it to first.
Well, you can say that about any team.
I was about to say-
No, but look, as a football fan, you have like Arsenal have had a really hard time these like past like how many years?
Okay, really quick.
Yeah.
You could just say, like, if you're like, as a football fan, it'd be cool to have someone who's not City or Liverpool win. Why would we want it to be
Whoa.
Arsenal?
Liverpool's won one time. Let's calm down now.
I mean Arsenal. I would rather have Arsenal than Man City.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I guess.
Well,
I
yeah,
guess
I think
so.
everyone
So
agrees
from
with that, but
yeah, I would have to like be off Twitter for like 2 months, but I would prefer that.
Oof. Clip that.
I
Everyone
just
heard
like
that.
could not handle it.
Yep. Okay. All right. Well. Okay. Sorry, Xander. Then else, yeah, Chelsea Tottenham game. That was a great game. I mean, it felt like a loss to me, if I gotta say anything myself. And Anthony Taylor, you beautiful bald bellend of a person you are. Okay, that's all I gotta say. All right. Chile, Liverpool, Crystal Palace. I mean, I listened to this game. What'd you think of this game?
I thought it was a pretty entertaining game. I felt like Liverpool was controlling it at the start, had some good opportunities, and then Zaha just honestly had a perfectly timed run that
With a beautiful pass by
resulted
Eze.
in a good
Oh,
finish. Yeah, and then it seemed like after that, Liverpool wasn't really doing anything until they got the red card. And how rejuvenated them
right.
and made Louis Diaz go into God mode and dribble through half
Yeah.
of Crystal
Oh,
Palace
that
and
was
finished
goal.
a perfect shot.
That goal was amazing.
That
I
was
Yeah,
had to
that was
rewatch
cool.
that.
was one of the best things
Yeah.
I've seen. Maybe that was their goal that did not come, but they played a lot better after that. Even if they didn't score again, just after that first goal to equalize it, it just felt like they had controlled the game after that. So even though they didn't get another one, I still feel like they played good for majority of the game. They just dropped off in the middle there, which was
I
disappointing.
mean, getting a red card does affect your team massively. And oh my gosh, Crystal Palace. I think it was Anderson got that red
Yeah.
card for. That was so smart of him. That was
Yeah.
just like testing his patience. And oh my gosh, Nunez. I guess he's a hothead.
Well, I think like I actually thought like and I'd be interested to hear what you think about this as a Liverpool fan. But like when I was watching the first half, I thought obviously Nunez had like 2 opportunities that he kind of like the one that hit the post and the one that he just kind of skied. He wasn't like
Yeah.
completely neutralized, but the 2 center backs, Ward and Anderson, are like big. Like they were kind of dominating him. So I imagine at a certain point, like if Jota was fit and available, they would have changed instead of trying to do a target man system. having like those
Yeah,
three mobile players instead.
No, I totally get that. I'm super high on Jota. I think the Nunez move is more of a move for the future more than anything for this year. I think right now you could definitely argue that Jota's a better fit in how they want to play or just better goal scorer in general. I saw someone like post on Twitter that like Nunez isn't like the most technical player, but it's like he seems to get bounces to go the right way when he like scores and stuff. And honestly, that kind of seems kind of right. Like even the one that did go off the post, it seemed like a miss hit, but it's like some he just seems to be in like the right place to like get those opportunities to kind of
Yeah.
go in. So it's like if he keeps that up throughout, like I don't know how consistent that is, but if he keeps that up, I think he'll be good. But I always thought the move for him this year was more of a long-term move than
Yeah.
expecting him to produce. Like as much as I wanted him to be better than Holland, I didn't expect him to be better than Holland right now, even though I know a lot of Liverpool fans are on that train. But I have high hopes for him in the future. I just think I don't want to rush my expectations for him right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I think like maybe even like this game could have been really different with having someone like him pushing the back line if someone like Thiago is playing centrally to like drop in balls and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think not having those two players available, like not having someone like Jota or not having someone like Thiago, did impact like what tactical changes that Klopp could make. So even though I think a lot of the game Liverpool did look dangerous, like I think Crystal Palace kind of had their number until, like you said, the red card shook things up and Luis Diaz took things into his own hands.
Yeah.
That was insane.
Yeah, no, I basically agree with that too. So
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, that was the Premier League. That was like probably the most we ever spent on this, which is absolutely lovely because we usually have, not many people that have football knowledge. Shades, me. Yeah, that's yeah. All right, I'll call myself out. It's fine. But okay, yeah, that was the Premier League. It was a great weekend. All right, now let us go on to La Liga, where we have so much knowledge. All right, first place Villarreal, second place Atletico Madrid, third place Real Betis, fourth place Real Madrid, fifth place Osasuna, 20th place is Elche. Match day 1, let's get into it. Osuna and Sevilla, 2-1 for Osuna. Celta Vigo and Espanyol, 2-all their great game. Valladolid and Villarreal, 0-3 for Villarreal, keeping up their great form. Barcelona and Real Vallecano, 0-0 there for no teams because no one scored. And Barcelona got a red card being naughty. And Cadiz and Real Sociedad, 0-1 for Real Sociedad. Valencia and Genoa, 1-0 for Valencia with a red card being naughty as well. Armenia and Real Madrid, 1-2 for Real Madrid. Vinny Jr., one word to say. Athletic Club and Mallorca, 0-0. Getafe and Atletico Madrid, 0-3 for Atletico Madrid. Real Betis and Elche, 3-0 for Real Betis, and a red card for Elche being bad. All right, I mean, Barcelona, Lewandowski, not showing up. That's all I really have to say about that. And Real Madrid, Vinicius Jr., absolutely a baller. That's all I got to say about that. And anybody want to comment on any La Liga? Because I definitely watched almost every game in this. Yes.
Like, okay, so what's going on with Lewandowski? I mean, I knew he's new to the club in Barcelona, but like, I don't know, something feels off about him.
It's almost like he moved to a new team.
Oh, hush. Oh, hush.
You know what? I get it. He's not getting paid, and he's like, until I don't get paid, I'm gonna start missing.
Oh my god.
now, does Dimitri have insight into the situation?
Oh, you know what? That's right.
Mhm.
Dimitri, any news on Barcelona's financial status right now? I know Abid, our former co-host, was desperately a little sad about this, but if you can provide some insight on Barcelona's financial status and possibly their pie charts and any like graphics you have to do with their MD5 hash, you can just give us something. And you don't have to do it all at once. Just calmly.
Okay, so the pie charts.
Pie
Do you
charts.
want like the chart that I use to craft my pies?
Yes, I
Because
want.
like whenever
yeah.
I do them, I send them out as a delivery, and
Oh
you
my
can
God.
like opt out for a 3-month option, where like it's like the
What? No,
following
it's-
deliveries for like
Andy, I think this is on you for giving him another
different-
food-related thing.
Oh, okay,
for,
sorry,
like,
sorry.
a
Okay,
different.
yeah.
Or you
Dimitri,
can like do a 4 month
Dimitri,
and,
fine,
like
okay,
it's a whole
yeah.
delivery thing that I have. It's called
Yeah.
a pie for your eye.
You know what? That's actually
It's like if you don't play with stab you in the eye, but
right.
it's like it's all about the rhymes and stuff. If it did rhyme with something else, we would have punched somewhere else. But in any case, what were you asking?
Barcelona's financial status. Why are they doing so bad right now? Does it have to do with their football?
Why do they do so bad? Well, let's say it's been is it are we talking about the football club that has a volleyball on their
Yes, England
their-
volleyball team. England volleyball team.
in England volleyball team? I remember that one.
Yes, yes.
Well, so they're English team, but they are in Spain, right?
Yeah, close.
So that kind of explains everything, like travel and expenses, rent and expenses for, equipment and stuff. Plus,
Yeah.
it's just.
You know what?
it
This is
doesn't work
actually
out.
this is a better excuse than most Barcelona fans have for their financial statement. I'm actually fully serious. That's explain. Thank you, Dimitri. Honestly, that made my night. That's true. Oh my god. That's
You're
why.
welcome.
That's why you're the agent and the genius. Honestly.
By the way, do opt in for like 5 month subscription, and you get 20% off. It's Spy for your eye.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'll sign up for it just because you explained. Okay, thank you. Lovely stuff. All right. Any other comments with any other teams in this? If any of you guys watched any of the football?
Yeah. Welcome back, Antoine Griezmann. It's about time he scored.
Yep.
Golly.
Now we can do
Yeah.
his Fortnite dance. Good for him.
I just watched all the games, so it's hard to choose which one to talk about.
Yeah, I understand, Xander. I'm sorry. A diehard
Mhm.
football fan like you are. I know.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I mean, even though Griezmann is linked through PSG, I mean, he just wants a vacation, to be honest. I mean, why else would he go there? But yeah,
Hey.
I mean, yeah. La Liga.
Is he
All right.
really linked? Is he
Yeah.
really linked to PSG?
Yep.
But I thought
Yeah.
Rashford was also like, who are they? What are they doing?
They're-
Anyway,
Okay.
that's not.
So for Rashford, there has been a lot of talk about him possibly moving to PSG. I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but there
Yeah.
have been a lot of like talks about a possible change for him. I mean, he needs a change in scenery for it, but that's just me.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd rather live in Paris than in Manchester. That's
Yeah, and I think he just needs to get coached too. Like,
yeah, yeah,
I don't know. He needs a real coach. Sorry.
yeah, and especially with CEO Money Mbappe, just settling down already and retiring and becoming the CEO of Qatar. So it's a good thing that he's taking his place. But
I think that's Mr.
Oh.
Mbappe to you.
oh, you're right. Sorry, he's gonna sell me.
He's
All
got
right.
all the power.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's go now into Serie A. First place, Napoli. What? What'd you have to say, Emilio? Would you
I
want?
told you, Napoli,
Okay, thank
a long time ago.
Okay, lovely to meet you. All right, Serie A, let's get into it now. First place, Napoli. Second place, Juventus. Third place, AC Milano. Fourth place, Atalanta. Fifth place, Fiorentina. And sixth place, Inter Milano. And 20th place is Sassuolo. All right, match day one. Let's get into it. Sampdoria and Atalanta. 0-2 for Atalanta. AC Milano and Udinese. 4-2 for AC Milano. Good performance for them as well. Monza and Torino. 1-2 for Torino. Lis and Inter Milano. 1-2 for Inter Milano. Fiorentina and Cremonese, sure. 3-2 for Fiorentina and a red card for Cremonese. I'm gonna butcher these. Lazio and Bologna, 2-1 for Lazio. Both red cards for both teams because they are feisty. Spezia and Empoli, 1-0 for Spezia. Salernitana and Roma, 0-1 for Roma. And Verona and Napoli, 5-2 for Napoli, battering Verona. Juventus and Sassuolo, 3-0 for Juventus. Vlahovic, beautiful. All right, you guys want to talk about anything to do with Serie A?
The Juventus game, Angel Di Maria's goal was.
Mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
I don't know how to describe it. All I could say is just wow.
Yep. You think it was a goal of the week?
Not the goal, but it was just like really surprising that he actually scored.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But I didn't even Pogba didn't play, huh?
Nope.
Nope. Well, yeah, sadness over there, oh boy. But as far as like Serie A, I'd say go Juventus.
Yeah. Yeah. Cheers for your insight, mate. At least you can cheer for a team that's not below. Yeah. Yeah.
What you mean?
Oh, sorry. You're not United.
Okay.
All right. Sorry. No more
me-
pulling your heartstrings. All right. Let's now
I'm
get
gonna
into.
swallow my sadness now.
Oh, you're gonna be doing a lot of that this season. I'm sorry. I wish I could give you a hug. I'm sorry. All right, Bundesliga. So first place is Bayern München. Surprise. Second place is Dortmund. Third place is Bayern München Gladbach. Fourth place is Köln. Fifth place Union Berlin. 18th place is last place Leverkusen. Surprising. Match day 2. Let's get into it. Freiburg and Dortmund 3-1 for Dortmund. Hoffenheim and Bochum 3-2 for Hoffenheim. Werder Bremen and Stuttgart 2-2 there. RB Leipzig and Köln 2-2 there as well. Too. Red card for Leipzig. Yes. Leverkusen and Augsburg 1-2 for Augsburg. Hertha Berlin and Frankfurt 1-1 there. Disappointing for Frankfurt. Schalke and Bayern Mönchengladbach 2-2 there. Mainz and Union Berlin 0 there. Bayern and Wolfsburg 2-0 for Bayern. Mueller doing Mueller things. I mean, I gotta say, I watched a bit of Dortmund. Dortmund's doing great without Lewandowski. What am I saying? I mean, sorry. I was talking about the Bayern. I was talking about the Bayern game. I'm about 5-6 years behind if I have to say that. But yeah, no.
Yeah.
I mean, Dortmund's doing good without Holland. That's what I meant. Sorry. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, I picked it up eventually. And then Hertha Berlin, Eintracht Frankfurt, disappointing result for Frankfurt as well too. And then Bayern doing Bayern things, winning games. This is the Farmers League for Bayern. Is there a surprise? Absolutely not. All right. Anything you guys want to say about Bundesliga?
I think it's actually kind of funny, that when I saw the score was only 2-0
Mhm.
for Bayern Wolfsburg, I was like, oh, that's a pretty good result for Wolfsburg. Like that's
Yeah.
not too bad. And that kind of shows my expectations for the results of the league.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, is Bayern I mean, I would love to see a title between Dortmund and Bayern, but are we gonna see Dortmund fall off? Probably.
I think they had their best chance for a while last
Mhm.
season when Bayern started having some shaky results, and Holland came back into the side after injury, and
Yep.
just didn't happen. But
Olm's-
eventually Bayern will not win the league.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Hopefully. Really hopefully. And,
Eventually, how long's eventually?
yeah,
As
well,
long about the same time as it will take for Manchester United to win the league again.
Bruh.
Okay.
All right. That's a
Okay.
violation.
Right.
That one there was a
Honestly,
violation. I still didn't have it.
Where's my spicy water?
Okay, yeah, 'cause that's a nice word for
gotta
it.
do a spit take.
What, Xander? All right, but honestly, Bayern, once Mane stops warming up in the league, it's gonna be deadly. Oh, I cannot wait for that. But all right, now let's go to Uber Eats. Liga Un. PSG first place. Wow.
Speaking about Uber Eats,
Oh god.
like
Oh,
our deal's way better.
Look what you did.
If you
bet.
can sign up for 10-month subscription,
10
You
month?
said it was 5 months. What happened?
Wait, no free
5 month
ads. We
is
can't
not a
say
good deal.
Uber.
It's only 20% off.
Are we getting paid
It's
for
better
this?
to sign up for 10 months. It's gonna be 10% off. It's a better deal.
So what's the total I have to pay?
Oh, it's not much. It's gonna be written in the contract that you have to sign very, very small letters,
It'll be in the fine print.
small font in the
I
end.
already signed a
you will
contract
find it.
before this. Is that the contract?
It's gonna be okay. Yeah, we'll bill you later. It's
Oh.
not as big as your hospital bill. It's probably a bit bigger, but
What is it?
Um,
What?
in any case,
Right.
it's okay.
They're gonna threaten you
Because
if
we
you
also
start to
include
break that
kind of like,
contract.
because after our food, we did have a couple of incidences like that people went to hospital, so like
Mm,
we had to cover for their medical insurance and purposes, and also we had to hire lawyers and stuff. So it kind of adds up for our premium subscription for food delivery. So yeah,
oh,
I think it's somewhere there, like in between. Like copay is not that bad. It's like
wait.
only
What's the
1,000
service even
per
called?
month, but I told you, pie for the eye.
All
It's
right. You
it's
know
just
what?
one of the sub services of the.
Whenever I introduce League One, I'm gonna say pie for the eye league, just for you. All right.
Oh,
Is,
okay.
is that my payment done? Is that my payment done? Just to have your sponsorship pie for the eye.
There is like I think 5% off deal for promotion like that, but I need to consult my lawyers because last time they told me I cannot do that technically, and there are a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
All you have to worry about it's gonna be a small fee of 1,000 per month, and you'll be good.
Right. Okay. Well, I guess I can evade tax as good as Messi evades tax. All right. PSG first place, second place Marseille, third place Lille, fourth place Toulouse, fifth place Monaco, and in 20th place is Reims. Match day 2. Let's get into it. Nantes and Lille 1-1 draw there. Monaco and Rennes 1-1 with a draw there. Red card for Monaco being noté. PSG and Montpellier 5-2. Disappointing result for my Montpellier, but PSG of course dominating as usual. Lorient and Lyon did not play because they got postponed due to the chicken dance because everybody in the chicken did the chicken dance in the crowd and they all left and had fun. That's exactly what happened. Rhyme and Clermont Foot played 4-2 for Clermont Foot. Red card for Rhyme as well. Ayoko and Lien 0-0 there. Ayor and Anya 2-all there. Red card for Aya. Disappointing, naughty. Toyas and Teleus 0-3 for Teleus. Nice and Strasbourg 1-all there. And Brest and Marseille 1-all there. Anything you want to say in this besides Messi, Mbappe, Neymar? Nothing else. That's literally everything I have to say in this league. Uh, Comments? Concerns?
Yeah, man.
No? We don't want to say
Do
anything?
we have do we have permission from Mbappe to say anything bad?
Nope, definitely not. You're probably going to get
Oh
sniped.
shoot,
So,
we've
yeah,
been silenced.
exactly. All right,
Yeah.
well, that was Ligue 1. And now let us get into just a quick little deep dive into transfer talks. I mean, I can say first, Fofana to Chelsea? Probably. I mean, he was clapping to the Leicester fans right after the game for Arsenal, and unless he was, I guess singing for Love Island, but I doubt that he was probably saying goodbye to the fans. So that's a probably for sure. And then Marcos Alonso and also Bernardo Silva possibly moving to Barcelona with what money? I don't know. The tree that grows money. That's exactly what they have. I mean, any transfers for Tottenham besides? I mean, they already made their kind of their signings in the beginning of the whole transfer market. Some beautiful signings.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was the big goal for Conte was having most of the squad settled for preseason. I think if anything changes, like I've heard whispers of us going after another a player who can play like a central center back or a left sided center back, but it's never from any source that it's never from, Fab or anything like that, not a source I trust. So yeah, I've heard whispers, but I think it would be unlikely that we make any big moves before the end of the window.
Yeah, I mean, it's a smart thing that Conte did. He just got the players right before, like you said, for preseason to get him warm for the, for the league. So yeah, good on him. But yeah, Xander, any transfers for Liverpool?
We're gonna beat United. We'll feel good, and then we're not gonna need any transfers.
All
So
right, okay.
that's our state of things right now.
Okay, I mean, Emilio, any transfers for United? I mean, I don't know if anybody. Rabio is supposed to go to United. I know from Juventus, but I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know either. Besides Rashford being in going to PSG, I think that's about it.
You know, it's kind of sad when a player like Rabiot doesn't want to go to United. I mean, I honestly feel bad for you. As much as I enjoyed watching and smiling and oh my gosh, I was having such a great time watching Brentford. But besides my happiness, that was just I feel for you. I wish I could have been there and like given you a hug and maybe a nice little massage, get like deep tissue and all that stuff. Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's a blessing in disguise. I don't think you want him in the locker room or on the pitch. I don't think you want him near this United. To be honest, if the rejection is there, it's just saving the fans.
Yep. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we've already spent like like a lot on players. Who is the highest that Manchester United have spent on? Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
I have no idea. Who did they buy?
Martinez.
Oh, yeah, they
Martinez.
They did
Ericsson
buy-
was a free transfer.
Oh, okay.
Ericsson was free, but Martinez
Oh,
was
sure,
expensive.
too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
Also,
so much money, and I hope Rashford does leave because this is a tragedy.
yeah. Yeah.
But he's
And-
good in FIFA.
That's true. He is good in FIFA. I agree to that. All right. And
Can't
also,
forget about that.
also Chelsea, they sent a bid for Gordon, who's like a 19-year-old on Everton for 40 mil, but it got rejected. So that's probably just the club
Yeah.
rejecting it, not the player, because the player I'm sure definitely would want to go to Chelsea.
Yeah.
But that's in the talks. I don't know why they would send 40 million for him, but I guess they're getting. Bowley just loves spending money. He's money. He's a money boy. Okay, but yeah, and then also Marling Sarr from Chelsea went to Monaco. That's all I really have to.
That's just a loan, right? Or is that permanent?
It's a loan. It's a loan. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, now let us get into our favorite time of the week, and it is Football Memes of the Week, brought to you by Rivals, Banters, and Football Memes for Lad. Right here is our mascot of the Football Memes of the Week. He's a new mascot for Season 3. This is Akin Fimwa. If everybody knows Akin Fimwa, he is the beast. He is like the biggest built bodybuilder of, football, and he's beautiful. He's absolutely... Okay, let's see the first meme. Keep talking. All right. This meme says Todd Bowley yesterday, the Chelsea owner, was wearing an Imagine Not Being Chelsea shirt. And someone commented on Twitter saying, laughing at the thought of him rocking up in that t-shirt to a transfer negotiations. Imagine just like you're going with a random owner that you're meeting of a football club, and he just has a shirt that says Imagine Not Being a Chelsea. I mean, I would want to join. I don't know. Even if I was like a Tottenham supporter, I'm sure I would want to join, right? Right?
Yeah. Okay, I would take Chelsea wages. If he
Okay,
wants to
yeah,
sign
fair.
me today, I
Fair
would take those wages.
enough.
Doesn't matter if he's wearing the cool t-shirt.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Money. Okay. Let's see the second meme now. What do we got to say about this? Neymar and Mbappe turning up for training on Monday. It is a picture of Conte and Tuchel, cussing at each other, and then Tuchel grabbing his hand because, Neymar and Mbappe are not getting along now. They like almost every game they yell at each other because they want to pass. They don't want to pass to each other. They rather pass to. Neymar's rather passing to Messi, but you better be careful, Neymar. You're going to be sent on loan to Nice or I don't know.
And coming up into the card of Premier League MMA, we have
Tuchel and Conte. Yeah, but yeah, we would love to see that fight. But that meme's gonna be there for life. That's gonna be a meme template.
Oh
right
yeah.
there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It's the new your hand meme.
Yes, thank you. All right, let us see now the last meme, and I am so sorry. This is a picture of the game of United and Brentford starting off, and this is a picture of United wearing their energy green, whatever they called it, color jersey, and they literally look like they blend in with the field. And the caption says, there's someone that said on Snapchat, just a little caption that says, they think we can't see them. And then there's another caption says, they tried camouflage.
Oh no.
Oh.
Can I be honest with you on the third jerseys, right? I hate it with a passion. Like
Why?
it is
Why do they have that?
It's a puke green. That's like in pickles from McDonald's, and you just throw them out because it's nasty.
Don't talk bad about McDonald's, all right?
Okay, hold on.
Yes,
You
there we
know
go.
how
Thank
they
you.
say sometimes life gives you lemons,
Mm,
so you're stuck with them. But we took that phrase up a level. Sometimes they give you lemons. You just make pies out of it. So if you do want to subscribe for our promotion, it is 5 month, only 20% off. But like if you upgrade to 10 month, it's whole 10% off instead of those 20, and it's a good deal.
How
So
does this have to do with
subscribe.
pickles?
We do have pickle pies too.
Oh,
It's just a bit more expensive. Like if
okay.
you opt out for, I don't know. I need to figure out those deals. We're still kind of running on our promo and stuff. We're going to be sponsoring a big club too pretty soon. I think Arsenal is the only ones who agreed to be under our sponsorship. I think
Right.
their manager said something about it could not be worse than that. But in any way,
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Richie. But yeah, honestly, I don't know what's worse, either this kit or Tottenham's away kit. It's a very close match right there.
I think our away kit is genuinely worse. It doesn't look like this is maybe more actively displeasing to the eye,
Yeah.
but like our away kit is like doesn't it looks like a training shirt. Like it doesn't look
does.
like a jersey. So I think like if you just had to wear it out in public, Tottenham's shirt is better, but for like watching in games, I think I'm gonna have a hard time adjusting to that one.
Yeah. It's
At,
okay.
the, at least this United shirt gives them the benefit of camouflage. It's
That's-
a tactical choice.
I guess so.
Mm.
Designers really updated.
I hate it
Is it though?
still. Hey yo.
What'd you say?
I just said, is it a tactical choice? I mean, it's not working, so it
No.
has the reverse effect.
Maybe it's called the ghost jersey.
I mean, I don't know, maybe it is smart if you got people talking about your kits instead of your play. Not the worst thing.
Okay. All right. Let's be nice now. Okay. Well, yeah, that was football news of the week. Lovely stuff. But yes, everybody, that was the show. Thank you for watching. Veronica, thanks for joining for the first time. It was lovely having you on.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This was fun.
Yes, it was
Oh,
great.
just Veronica.
Xander, I'm not done. You little selfish.
Just had a little bit of a pause there. Just, oh no, it's okay.
Okay. And Xander, thank you so much for having you on.
I really heard it in your voice. I could tell you meant it, and it just means so much to me.
yeah. Let's just move on.
Okay. Dimitri, thank you for being on. I know you're busy and you got your whole pie business now, I guess, and you also transfer agent and for Nottingham Forest and every other club in the world. So
No
thank you.
problem. Subscribe to our all social medias, and literally we have all of them. Like you name it, we have it.
Do you have Instagram, Twittergram, Facebook, Armbook,
Twittergram.
Shoulderbook?
Twittergram?
We have OnlyGram. We have
Ooh.
Twitter fans. We have
Right.
all of it.
Okay.
You name
Thank you. Wait, so you have an OnlyFans for your business? You're saying?
I think it's an only pies.
No. It's OnlyGram.
Only pies.
and
There you go.
Twitter fans. No, Only Pies. It was already booked by someone else. It's yeah. I don't think they really do a pie business. There's something else going on
That's
there.
a type.
but
That's a
I'm
different
not
type of
sure.
pie that we would not talk about on YouTube. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Emilio, thank you for joining me. I'm sorry that United's doing. Hopefully they get a win soon.
Oh no, yeah, I hope so too. But this was amazing. This is fun getting to talk to other people from other clubs instead of like Liverpool. That's cool.
Yeah, I hate Liverpool so
Oh.
much. And Xander's like, oh,
I mean, you guys,
Respect,
you
though,
guys
respect.
feel big
But
putting down
no,
a club
no,
that's in
Liverpool.
12th place.
I,
mm,
I need stronger spicy water. Where is it?
okay. Yeah, okay. And everybody, thank you for watching the show. Like, subscribe, and sharing it. Because without sharing it, how else are you gonna bring the neutralization that you need to give? Go give your Manchester United friend a hug because they need it. But anybody, thank you for watching the show. And as we say in 3, it's okay. 2, 1,
One love football.
football. Thank you guys for watching, and bye.
See you.